So today I'm doing a property tour of Universal's Endless Summer Dockside Resort. And just to be clear, it is the Dockside Inn and Suites, not to be confused with the Surfside Inn and Suites. They are similar but completely different resorts. So I was waiting in line to check in, and the person behind me was telling me how they went to the wrong resort. They confused Dockside with Surfside. This was majorly unfortunate because it was already around midnight. The lines were pretty long because of a lot of flight delays. So I felt really bad that, on top of everything, you went to the wrong resort, waited in the wrong line, and now you have to wait in a whole new line. So the moral of the story is make sure to double check your travel documents, your confirmation emails, just to make sure you're going to the right resort. So just to visually see, these two resorts are about 3 minutes apart by car. If you're coming from the airport, it's going to take you around 20-ish minutes depending on traffic to get to the resort. You're very close to Universal Studios at only 6 minutes by car. And lastly, if you want to cross over into the Disney World area, it'll take about 26-ish minutes depending on the park that you're trying to get to. The way that this resort is set up is that it has two towers with all the guest rooms. Each tower has its own pool. In between both towers is the lobby building. Now, behind tower number one is parking. It's like an actual parking garage. And they do charge for parking. It is $15 a night. So there are some key benefits to staying with a Universal resort. One of the main ones is that you get early park admissions if you're going to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter or Universal's Volcano Bay. So you get to go up to an hour before the park actually opens, which gives you more time to explore the parks. So here we have the main entrance into the lobby. On the right-hand side of the door is where you would check in. Opposite the front desk is a Starbucks. And at the far back, there is a Universal Studios store. The lobby boasts a very open floor plan, so it feels very spacious, very relaxing. Adjacent to the Starbucks, you'll find Sunset Lounge, which is one of two bars found here at the resort. So when you walk by Sunset Lounge, you'll walk right into Pier 8 Market. It's the only restaurant located here on property. It's more of a grab-and-go style cafeteria. They actually have a really nice selection. You can get beverages, snacks, even hot food. I came during breakfast, so as you can see, they have a ton of different breakfast sandwich options. The way that it's set up is that there's different stations, and at each station, there's a different menu. You can either take your food to your room, or there's an extensive seating area. And then up front, that's where you pay for your food. We're going to head back to my room. I'm going to give you a quick little room tour. So on your key card, they print your full name, which is awesome because you get to keep the key card as a souvenir once you leave. Once we enter, there's a little slot for your key card to turn on the electricity in the room. So I ended up booking a 2-bedroom suite, which is a really great option if you're traveling with friends or a family. The room is nice and spacious, and I'm really loving the overall surf theme of the room. When you first enter the room, you have a seating area or an area where you can eat. I like that the table really mimics a picnic table. And then right next to that, you have a kitchenette area. You have counter space and even shelves. You can put groceries, you can prepare some food. There's even a little coffee station. So it'll pick you up in the morning. We have a sink, a microwave, and then right below that, you have a fridge, which is actually a decent size. Inside the drawer, you have utensils, you have condiments, and coffee. Then we have the ice container, which is on a shelf. And then conveniently located by the table, you have a charging sensor. Alright, so on the opposite side of the kitchen area, you have the first bedroom, if you will. You got 2 beds with a TV. You get an alarm clock, and then right above that is another charging station. They even give you a little travel size bottle of hand sanitizer. Each bed has a convenient reading light that you can turn on and off from the bed. So, right across from the beds, you have a little desk area with the phone. There's an additional charging station, plus, they provide you with a pen and notepad. Then you have drawers to store your clothes. So, there's only one type of suite. However, you can opt to pay a little bit extra and get a pool view, or you can do what I did and just pay a little bit less and get the street view. All right, so let's make our way to the bathroom area. What's nice about this is that they have the sink and mirror outside of the actual toilet and wash area, which is truly ideal if you're traveling in a bigger group or you're with your family. That way, if someone's showering, someone else can still be getting ready by the sink area. You get outlets and a blow dryer on one side. All right, let's head in the bathroom. I actually really like this tile pattern situation. All right, so now there's lights. It's not the biggest bathroom in the world, but it does the trick. Here's a close-up of your bath amenities. Just your classic standard tub. And then same deal, you have your classic standard shower head. Now, if you know, you know. For most of you, you probably know what this guy is. But for those of you who don't, I'm going to do a quick little demonstration. You pull this guy in, you latch it on the other side, and all of a sudden, boom, you have a clothesline to dry your clothes. And lastly, we're going to take a look at that second bedroom. Now, I can see this being really ideal for a family. The parents can sleep in this bedroom, and the children can sleep in the main area. It works great. This bedroom also has a window with the same exact view. So you also get a TV in this room. And then right underneath that shelf type situation, there are little hooks. Again, really crafty. And then under that is another charging station. Right behind the door is the safe. This is the only room that has a closet, the only closet space you get in the entire suite. You'll find the iron and ironing board in here as well. And that will conclude the tour of the suite. Next up, we're going to head towards the pool area. So there's this fun little hallway. So it's pretty early in the day. I just wanted to come out by the pool when there was really nobody out here. Unfortunately, the pool area is closed, so I can't get you a lot of detailed shots. However, you get the gist of what it looks like. Plus, here's a look at Oasis, which is the second bar on property. All right, and lastly, let's go check out the fitness sensor. So I'm actually very impressed with this fitness sensor. When I originally came in, I thought it was going to be smaller, but it actually runs pretty long. So you come in, there's cardio machines on your left, there is mech weights in the middle, and then there's free weights. So I was pleasantly surprised with how many people actually use this fitness sensor. I came here pretty early in the morning thinking I was going to avoid all the people, and I was completely wrong. I came in, it was full. So I ended up having to recircle and come back a few hours later. But still, you can still see there's a few people here working out, getting it in. And that will conclude this tour. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in my next video.